Dating Sunday, the busiest day of the year for dating apps. The dating site Match predicts a 40% membership increase today, and the busiest minute on the apps today will be at 9:05 p.m. Eastern. So you've got about 10 or so hours. Don't count me if the math is off. You've got till 9:05 tonight to get on those apps. Joining us now is dating and relationship coach Anwar White. You've got nearly 900,000 followers on TikTok, over 200,000 followers on Instagram. My goodness. So you probably know what you're talking about as a fairy godbrother of dating. I love that. The fairy godbrother of dating. I love that. Well, let's start with what people are doing wrong on the apps.
Yeah. So one of the things that is so important for Dating Sunday is to make sure that your photos really represent you and your everyday. So a lot of people will just have a lot of photos of them traveling, but they don't really represent who they are. So I'm always really encouraging people to set up photos that actually represent who they are in the everyday so people can envision themselves being with you on a weekly basis. The other tip
Oh,
that I also have is make sure that you have one black or white photo. That will get you 107% more likes in the app. So photos are very
why?
big thing that happens. Yeah.
Why? What's the phenomenon with the black and white photo?
I think it breaks the noise, right? I think everyone
Mm.
looks beautiful in black and white, to be honest with
Oh,
you. So
amen.
one of yeah, that is one of the tips that I always give all of my clients.
I love that. Okay, so what can people do to have a successful experience with online dating? Because I've heard horror stories.
Yeah, well, I will speak specifically to Dating Sunday, right? You want to really maximize this time. I think it's really the beginning of what I call the Dating Super Bowl, which is all about the first 2 to 3 weeks of January, because just like in the gym, everybody wants to find new love in the new year and is really focused on it. But that has kind of an expiration date. And, after 3 weeks, the gym gets a little bit empty, but so do the online apps as well, right? You had quoted that it's 40% more on Match, but on average, it's about 20, 30% more people on the app. So you want to maximize this time. I would also say you want to be open. One of the things that I've learned in doing this work for 15 years is that your type might not be your person. And so many other people are being as open as possible. And I would want to encourage everyone who wants to be online this year to be open as well. The other thing that I would also just say really quickly is make sure that you have an opener. A lot of people
Oh.
don't know what to say when they're on the app. So even a simple thanks for the match, how's your week looking, or hey, happy new year, what's your resolution for this year, right, is really important as well.
That's really good. 9 years ago on January 6th, I matched with my husband on Tinder, and he took 2 weeks to say anything. So it worked out, but still it took too long, if you ask me. Not that I'm still bitter about it. What about meeting people in real life? Is that still a thing?
Oh my gosh, more than ever. To be honest with you, a lot of people are getting a bit fatigued with online apps. And so more and more people are actually going offline. They're going to places where they have hobbies. They're also going to places like bars and lounges. But the thing about it is, since the pandemic, a lot of people haven't necessarily been engaging with people in real life like they used to. And so I would really encourage people to don't be afraid to what I call open the space. Have a conversation, ask for a recommendation, right? Give a compliment, right? Open the space because actually a lot of us are open for that conversation. We might not look like it. So don't be afraid to talk to somebody.
We might be open for the conversation. We just may not look like it. That's how I feel. RBF. It's real, but I want the conversation. Thank you so much, Anwar, for being here. You're fantastic. Good luck to everyone out there on Dating Super Bowl. Good luck. Thank you.